Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for joining today's Hawaii Betsuin online Zoom Sunday service. My name is Wayne Yoshioka, and I'm your MC today. Today's service order is Vandana Ti-Sarana, Sutra Chanting, Juseige in Japanese, message by Reverend Kalu, Gatha Ondokusan, and Nembutsu. We'll remain open in the Zoom room for 10 minutes after the service of fellowship. So let's start today's service by chanting of the Vandana and Ti-Sarana, led by Reverend Hagio.
Namandog, 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 namandog. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammabuddhassa. Homage to him, exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddha Sarana Gachamin Namo Sarana Gachamin Sangha Sarana Gachamin. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namanda, 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 Namanda.
Thank you very much. Today's sutra chanting is Juseige in Japanese. Please view the screen for the words.
Namanda. 방언 초생한 일심을 줘도 징아흐만족 세후조성악 나오무령것 의인나이 생슈 의사이쇼빙긋 세후조성악 가시조분돈 묘쇼존지폰 의겸이셔몬 세후조성악 이여그진션렌 저에슈봉견 싱음은요논 이셔덴니시 인리기엔나이곤 의셔무사이논 소녀상금연 어사이슈야그남 가히지eng엔 메시고모안 에소그쇼아그도 드나젠슈몬 어소조만족 이여론지폰 이징아슈뉴깃 engomungen 이슈가이혼ốt 어세근어그혼 요나이슈주 세포시시그 그여이사이붓 그소그슈도그홈 간내시조만 도그이상가이옷 여부뭉개치 은아드미흐쇼 shoson Sing an yang kokan Nai se ogan not Ogu shoten ni O uchi myoke Namanda
Thank you, Reverend Hagil. Today's message will be given by Reverend Kalu.
Let's put our hands together in Gassho. The mind that aspires to attain Buddhahood is the mind to save all sentient beings. The mind to save all sentient beings is true and real Shinjin, which is Amida's benefiting of others. From the Koso-san of Shinran Shonin. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in today to this Betsuin Sunday Streamline service. It is the last Sunday of this month, and the summer season has officially begun last June 21st, based on the science of the Earth's changing rotational axis. I consider summer to be the best season of the year, despite the heat, because I was born and raised in a tropical country. And summer season brings back a lot of pleasant childhood memories, like playing sandlot basketball with my childhood friends during the long summer school breaks, or visiting my mother's home island and spending the summer days not doing anything related to school, such as homework. Summer is also the time I take vacations from work. But I suppose this year, because of COVID-19, such vacations are out of the question. Besides the busy work schedule, very long distance travel nowadays involve a lot of humbug, especially air travel. There's the required vaccination, documents, security checkpoints, the closed seating inside the aircraft, face masks, mandates, and so on, and many other inconveniences. Traveling is not only fun, but educational as well, although it costs time and money. Travel broadens one's mind, and it is a good learning experience. Some people like to travel a lot. Others prefer to stay home or not go to faraway places for their vacation. But whether one goes overseas or travels domestically, or not even at all, we all undertake a journey of some sort the moment we are born. This is the journey of life. From beginning to end, the journey of life from the view of our ordinary unenlightened minds, is a trip that has only one destination or direction, and there can be no turning back. We are born, we are supported, nurtured by our parents and numerous other forces in the universe. We reach a peak in our physical and mental performance at a certain age. Then, from that peak, we slowly go on a downhill course. We grow old, get sick, and eventually the journey ends with death. A wise traveler prepares for his trip by studying maps, the places he wants to visit, the most economical ways with regards to airfare, accommodations, and so on. In all major airports, train stations, and tourist sites, maps, brochures, and discount coupons are available with one purpose only: to make the visitor's travel experience as pleasant and hassle-free as possible. How do we prepare ourselves in our common journey, the journey of life? In Buddhism, the first and foremost step is to know our destination, our purpose in life. To have a purpose in our spiritual journey is very important. It's what keeps us focused. Just imagine for a moment getting on a big, wonderfully built jet plane with comfortable seats, great movies for entertainment, the best airline food and drinks, and attractive and courteous flight attendants. It sounds like the ingredients for a memorable and very pleasant trip, doesn't it? But then the pilot just randomly takes off without a destination. No matter how comfortable the plane is with its high-class amenities and services, not one of the passengers nor crew will enjoy that flight once everyone realizes that there is no destination to go to. A feeling of unease will dominate, knowing that as soon as the fuel is exhausted, the plane will come crashing down to earth, killing or injuring everyone on board. It's the same with not having a spiritual goal. Life's myriad challenges and difficulties will overwhelm us with fears and anxieties. Why are we living? What are we living for? Living for the sake of caring and raising children, or to accomplish something that we really want, or for lofty goals, are acceptable reasons in our ordinary mundane life. Living just for the sake of living is not. That is merely existing without any goal or purpose, an aimless travel. We unenlightened human beings often view money, fame, and position as our goals in life, and we put a lot of energy into pursuing such goals. While the achievement of these goals is sometimes needed in order to live a comfortable life, nevertheless, these goals are tied into the material world, which we will ultimately have to abandon at the moment of death. We can never bring any of these accomplishments with us when we die. What then does Jodo Shinshu Buddhism teach us about the purpose of our life? It is actually to know our true human self with its limitations and imperfections. And therefore, with that realization, we attain that entrusting heart and mind called Shinjin. To awaken to the call of Amida Buddha, to reach the ultimate goal of rebirth in the Pure Land. According to Shinran Shonin, Shinjin is the decisive cause of birth in the Pure Land. Shinjin is like a mirror that reflects our blind passions, the poisons that lead us to suffering, and that mirror also shows us our inability to liberate ourselves through our own effort or self-power. Without true and decisive Shinjin, our birth in the Pure Land is not assured. However, Shinjin is something that comes only from Amida Buddha. It is not something we can obtain through a calculating mind and self-effort. But should we worry about achieving Shinjin in our lifetime? I say we shouldn't. Amida Buddha has already fulfilled his vows and has become Buddha. Shinjin is already there for us to awaken to. Rather than trying to grab Shinjin, let Shinjin grab us. Grabbing Shinjin gives us only a handful, like this. But letting Shinjin grab us includes our whole being. Let's allow the natural working of Amida's primal vow to permeate the totality of ourselves by constantly listening to the teachings, putting the teachings to practice in our daily lives, and expressing our gratitude to Amida through the saying of the Nembutsu. Our spiritual journey in life may not be easy at the beginning. Well, are there any maps in the journey that smoothen the road for us? Yes, there are. They are not exactly geographical maps, but the Dharma, the Buddha's teachings, are our maps. They serve as guides and point us to the right way to live life. Without the map of the Dharma, we will wander through life aimlessly, unable to avoid the rocky paths, the ways that lead to suffering. Now, with a definite destination and armed with a map of the Dharma, how do we proceed with the journey of life? Just like when we travel, we may encounter many events and places to visit, but it is physically not possible to be in all those places or experience life's many happenings all at once. We have to take our journey in life one step at a time. And that means living in the here and now, enjoying life each and every day, every hour, every moment, and always mindful of our actions and thoughts to cultivate positive actions and avoid those that cause harm to us and other beings. To cling to the past or worry excessively about the future prevents us from living and appreciating what is available for us to enjoy in the present moment. The past is already the past. No point dwelling in it. When it concerns the future, there is a difference between planning for it and worrying about it. Planning for the future is a wise thing to do, but it is only in the present that we can experience this gift we call life. Worrying about the future is actually a burden. No matter how carefully we plan, life is uncertain and the future is unknown. Things, both positive and negative, can happen unexpectedly in our lives anytime. It makes no sense to spend our time worrying about something we truly cannot control. It is sometimes easier said than done. Planning is the key towards a better future. But the present is really all we have. Are we enjoying our life in this present moment, our journey? This might be something worth reflecting upon. And finally, all travels, journeys eventually come to an end. We have seen the places we like to see, taken pictures, souvenirs, had a good time, but there comes the time to go home. Where is home in our spiritual journey of life? In our Jodo Shinshu tradition, home is the place that Amida Buddha had prepared for us after we have completed our travel on life's road. For us unenlightened beings, the process of coming back home may be painful and frightening, but it involves separating from our physical bodies, that is dying. But for the person who has attained Shinjin, or entrusting heart, he neither fears death or eagerly anticipates it. The person of Shinjin merely accepts death as part of the transition process of entering the abode of the Buddhas. Here we return to a safe and peaceful spiritual realm where we are always welcome. Nobody is refused entry. This is, of course, what we call the land of ultimate bliss, nirvana, the pure land, which is for us our final, ultimate home, sweet home. This is the final station in our physical and spiritual journey. Our arrival here is the real purpose of our living. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you very much, Reverend Kalu. We will now sing the Gatha, Ondokusan, followed by Nembutsu.
Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda.
This concludes today's Sunday service. Thank you, Hagyo Sensei, for officiating, and Kalu Sensei for the Dharma message today. Have a great day today, and the Zoom room will remain open for another 10 minutes for fellowship. So please feel free to unmute yourself and enjoy the fellowship. Thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Namanda.